There we go. I think that's it. We are live. Hello, Emily.
Hello, Martina. How are you?
I'm always awesome, as you know.
Oh, that's great. I'm
Always
awesome as well.
I'm happy to be here with you today because I haven't seen you in a while, and it's nice to do this and chat with you and do this, answering all these questions we have. This was a great idea from you to do this live and to answer all the questions people have about C9 instead of like typing them all and answering everybody individually. Um,
Right?
yeah, but I'm so happy to be here. Happy Sunday, people. Hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a nice afternoon wherever you're connecting from. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm from Kitchener. My friend Emily is from Newfoundland. I'm just gonna check here some technical stuff to see if we're live where we need to be, or not in someplace else. Emily, tell me, what's the weather where you are? How's the
Actually,
weather?
we had a little bit of flurries overnight and today, and it's overcast here now. A little bit chilly, but you know what? It's a lot better than we had last year. Last year,
Yeah,
this
we're
time, we
still, like,
were
weren't you completely like you
buried.
know buried in snow, right? Okay.
We were living in igloos this time last year.
Geez, nothing like that this year, right?
Oh my God, I hope we never get that again. That was brutal. That was crazy. There was like 15-foot drifts in places, so it was crazy. All the roads were blocked. Everybody was just in a state of emergency. Nobody could leave their homes. It was
Right.
chaos.
Oh well, pretty much like COVID now. It's just
A little bit harsher than COVID.
you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. We're stuck at home, so similar to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we'll jump into right away. So what are we doing today? So many of you know, whoever's our friends and following us and seeing our posts and stuff. We are currently as a big group doing our C9 cleanse, so our aloe vera cleanse. And we've been kind of talking about it. So people start reaching out to us, asking a lot of questions about it. I mean, everybody wants to know what is it, how it works. So we received quite a lot of questions from you asking specific things about it. So we're gonna answer them all live today, and you can also go and comment anything that you want to know, something that we maybe missed or maybe nobody asked us before. Like, you can comment there. We see your comments, and then we'll try to answer them all as we go. We have a list of questions that we got from you, so we're going to start with that, and then as your questions roll in, if we don't have it on our list, we'll make sure we answer them. This is going to be pretty good. This program is so great, so awesome. Honestly, results are, for me, I always like get surprised, and I'll tell you what happened to me today. Emily is gonna start very soon too. Her C9 didn't come to Newfoundland just yet.
That happens here, right?
It does happen, so she's still waiting for it to start with us. But yeah, in the past when we did it, we had awesome results. So I started with a group 2 days ago, so this is our day 3 for us, and I made a post that this morning when I went on a scale, I dropped 10 pounds. And thank goodness I say that I took pictures when I started and today, because nobody would believe me when I tell them I dropped 10 pounds in 2 days. Even my husband said that's not possible. And it is possible for me because I just had a baby about a month ago. And it's all water retention. So honestly, I feel all 10 pounds and went out of me. I feel it. Like I can feel. I feel that I'm much better. My stomach is feeling better. I have more energy already and everything. So I feel pretty amazing. But we'll cover all the questions and tell you about this program as we go through. So let me go. So the question number 1 is, what is involved in this program? What is it? What comes with it? How do we do it? Emily, can I do it first, or you want to?
Absolutely, absolutely. You go ahead.
Okay. So this program is super simple, super awesome, because it actually comes with everything that you need for 9 days to do this cleanse. So the favorite thing about it that I have is that there's no meal prep. There's not like a lot of that you have to think about what I'm going to cook. Like if I have to cook for my family and then I have to cook for myself, how will it work? What do I need to start? And that's the best thing about it. You don't need anything. Everything comes in a package. You get a big package. You get 2 aloe veras. You get 2 sets of supplements, and you get a meal replacement shake. And then you get a little schedule that you follow throughout those 9 days. So day 1 and 2 are different and they're the hardest. And that's why you drop the most weight during that 2 days. Because in these first 2 days, you drink aloe vera, you take those supplements. One of them is Garcinia, one of them is Arctic Sea. So one of them is to help with your appetite, to help with burning fat and stuff like that. And another one is Arctic Sea, which is omega-3s that you need to really for your body to really function properly, and also to help you in weight loss. And then meal replacement shake has all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that you need for your body to function properly and not to lack any nutrition. So yes, you will feel hungry, but your body will actually not lack a nutrition that it needs. So you're not going to deprive your body from essentials. That's not going to happen. But yes, you will be hungry because just the day before you ate as you ate, right? So in the first 2 days, the most you drop. And then from day 3, on top of everything all, you add 1 extra meal, which is about 600 calories meal. So a light meal, like a salad with some chicken, something, of course, try to be healthy. And then from day 3 to day 9, you continue with that. So from day 3, honestly, it's not that hard. For breakfast, you have shake. For lunch, you have shake. And then for dinner, you maybe have dinner. Or for lunch, you eat your meal for lunch and then have a shake for dinner, whatever works for you. But all in all, throughout the whole thing, you drink a lot of aloe. And aloe does all the work in this cleanse, because it really helps your body get rid of the toxin. It helps your body get rid of all the nasty stuff you have inside, but it's not harsh. So it's very gentle. So don't think like it's like some detox programs that you started, like you literally are glued to your washroom for days. And because of it, this is not like that. It's very, 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 simple and gentle. And you can do it freely, even if you're working, even if you have some things that, you don't have to stay at home and be glued to it. So that's pretty much what this program involves, and how does it work in a nutshell, right? There's like little details, like everything we take in this program has a reason to take and stuff like that, but we just won't go into those many details as of right now. Okay, Emily, you can go ahead with a question number 2 that we have there.
Okay, so question number 2, Martina, is this like Weight Watchers, where everything we consume is calorie counted? Some of the meals, it comes with a meal program, so it is calorie counted, but you're not continuously counting your calories like Weight Watchers. I've done Weight Watchers before, and I really didn't like it, because you're absolutely adding everything up on the calculator. You're counting, you're trying to make sure that you're having the right calories. Sometimes you go over, sometimes you go under. This program comes, like Martina said, it comes with a little booklet or whatever, and it shows you all your meals. It shows you all your free foods. There's a free food list. There's like a 2 food group where you can have like two servings of a certain thing, and you don't even have to count your calories. I never count my calories when I do mine, and I've always had great results when I do my C9. The last time I did it, I lost 10 pounds in 9 days, which was absolutely phenomenal. Yahoo! So yeah, there's no calorie count. I don't bother with that. I just go, I follow the little guideline. It's super easy to follow.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest thing I've ever tried to follow. What about you, Martina? You find it easy to follow?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I love, so it says like, oh, for breakfast, you have aloe, you have shake. Great, I do that. For lunch, you have 600 calorie meals, and then we have meal suggestions. So you can actually see it. It's a little piece of fish and a little bit of a salad. And then you can kind of figure it out that it should be smaller portion, and you don't really have to count the calories, but, just put a lot of salad there, a little bit of protein, and you're good to go. And then your dinner is again shake. So honestly, it's a no-brainer. What I do, okay, I have 3 kids now. What I do, whatever we cooked for that day for our family, I eat that. I just pick like obviously, if I had fries with it, I won't eat it. But if it was a cooked meal, like a stew or something, I just have that and have a big bowl of salad, and I avoid bread, and that's it. So for me, it works perfect because I don't have to cook separately for myself, right? So it's much simpler. Okay, we can go to question number 3. I want to answer the question that we have from somebody here. It says, how often can C9 be used? So honestly, I've been using it several times throughout the year, and I don't think there's any side effect of you using it more than once. I think it should be done at least twice a year, in my opinion. About every 6 months for everybody, just to reset their body and get rid of the stuff. But if you need to do it more times, I don't see anything wrong with that. There's no side effect. You can only feel better. So if you want to do it more, or if you want to continue doing it after you finish 9 days, right?
I did that.
You did? Yeah?
I did, yeah.
So you went 9 and then you went another 9?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay, super. Great. Do it if you want, for sure.
No side effects, only the weight loss.
Right. Oh, and you feel great. That's the main thing, right?
And you know what? You sleep better. You feel better. You're more energetic. You just all around
better. I always notice my skin gets better and my hair behaves better. And I know this people will probably just think like, are you lunatic? Like what, like your hair behaves better. If you're a lady and you have a lot of hair, you do know that certain days your hair does not behave or does not want to do what you ask.
Absolutely.
Girl, you know this is an actual fact that you curl your hair, it just doesn't want to curl, and that's the thing. So I always notice even my hair behaves better. So overall works well. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
There's somebody else is asking questions. Is there a workout required? If so,
that's exactly the question I'm on. That's exactly the question I'm on here for number 3. So I'm going to answer that right away. Okay. So yeah, do we need to be physically active? Okay, this is a cleanse. It's not completely required that you do any sort of workout, especially not like a heavy workout or something like that. But it is recommended that you have a 30 minutes of maybe like fast walking or some sort of workout just to get your metabolism going. It will really help with getting rid of the extra water and boosting your metabolism a little bit more, and just your weight loss will be a bit better and faster when you do that. So it can be low impact, only 30 minutes a day. Just go for a quick walk and that will do the trick, or hop on a treadmill for 30 minutes, just dance a little bit, whatever your thing is. But it's not required, because I did it, all my C9s I did before. I mostly not worked out than that I did. So, and for me, I always had a good weight loss, but I am quite a bit overweight. So, I do have quite a bit to lose. If you don't have that much to lose, and also if your goal is really to feel much better, you will definitely do the workout, because, it just makes sense.
Well, both go hand in hand. Eating healthy, eating clean, eating green, and a bit of physical activity. It's what, it goes together hand in hand.
True that, right? Like, it's just like when you think about healthy lifestyle, what it would be, it's that, and you just incorporate that, and this program will then even work better for you. But if you are lazy like me and you've done never nothing, it will still work for you very well. So just to clarify that, because I tried it, I did it like that, and even in these 2 days that I did cleanse, and when I dropped this much, I didn't do any workout. Wow. I mean, I have, but I never got to it. But so it works even without it, but it's better with it. Okay, Emily, what's the next question?
Well, I feel hungry. Did you feel hungry? I think you did a little bit.
I felt hungry. I did. I felt a lot. I felt hunger for sure.
The first 2 days, yes, you do feel a little bit hungry, but usually, like most times when your body feels hungry, it's actually telling you that you're dehydrated. So if you just drink some lemon water or whatever, you'll be fine. You'll just be fine.
I drink our aloe blossoms tea. I find it really satisfies the hunger, because it feels like it's sweet, but it's not. There's calories to it. And so I've been drinking that. It feels like I have my stomach full. Water just kind of like makes my stomach feel very empty for some reason. So I just stick with a tea. It just feels better. It's warm and it kind of more soothing. So I prefer that. But yes, you're right. Just drink a lot of water, a lot of tea. I would say maybe avoid coffee if you don't have to drink it. Just but some people get a lot of headaches when they skip coffee. So if you have to go with it, just avoid sugar and milk.
So
And
do
just
you use honey or sugar in your tea?
I put sugar in my well, I don't put anything in my tea. In my coffee, I put sugar. I don't put honey in my tea for sure.
Oh,
And right now, I don't want it. The tea that I'm drinking, like it's kind of sweet, so you don't really need it, right?
I do add a little bit of honey to the yellow blossom tea, just a little.
Emily, on a cleanse, you shouldn't be doing that.
I know, but in my defense, it does have antioxidants and it's an antibiotic, so it's really good for you.
It does. It does. It's much better option than a sugar. But for you people watching, don't put honey in. Try to stick with it. Like it's much okay. This is just me personally. For me, it's much better to cut all sugar. It's easier for me to then do it than put a little bit and then my body's craving it. So for me, it's just easier to cut it off. But I guess everybody's different. That's why we all have different results. All right, moving on. Why is this program considered a healthy choice? I kind of already mentioned that it's because pretty much your body will never be deprived of any nutrients. So you will get all the nutrition from all food groups. So you will still get some healthy fat. You will still get protein. You will still get carbs because our meal replacement shake still contains carbs. So you do have all of the food groups, which is really good. And the supplements that we have do enhance your well-being altogether. And then aloe, of course, our powerful magical aloe that has so many great benefits on your body. So many. So your body is not only just getting rid of toxins and everything, but you're really putting in your body a lot of vitamins and minerals and amino acids and everything that you need. So just when you think about it, just by fasting a little bit and not putting your body through all that motion of digesting food, so your liver rests a little bit, your kidneys rests a little bit, and then you feed it all the goodness from aloe, your body really gets through that reset motion, and that's why you feel energized, and that's why you start feeling better. That's why you're sleeping better, because all those things together work perfectly. Right. And it's definitely something that everybody should at least try. If you haven't done a cleanse ever in your life, this is a perfect way to try, and you will see, I'm sure you will love it.
I'd just like to add to that as well, Martina. I've tried the keto and I've tried other different diets. There,
Mm-hmm.
I've had the keto crash where after 2 weeks I literally became physically ill to the point where I couldn't move. And other diets I've done like same thing, it's just not as healthy as this one is. I've never tried anything as healthy as the C9 before. And I've been on a lot of diets because I've suffered with weight gain and stuff over the years and trying to lose
Right.
my weight or whatever. But yeah, this is far the best one I've ever tried.
Right. I of course well, that's why we do it all the time. That's why we talk about it. That's why we're here. That's why we're promoting it, because it's great. I want there's one question, and it's actually super great question. Of course, coming from Joanna, she always has the best questions and the hardest ones. She asks, "Is there a difference between a cleanse and a diet?" And yes, with the diet, you do kind of cut off either calories or a food group or something, and usually you do deprive your body from certain nutrients. It was just about I was talking just like a minute ago. But also a diet won't necessarily remove toxins from your body and won't necessarily get rid of everything that you do need to get rid of. It will modify your weight probably, but not necessarily give you the cleanse, right? So that's why when you do the cleanse and you restrict your body from food intake, then your body just can focus on absorbing the goodness of the products we have, and then work on getting rid of everything accumulated in your body for months and months and months, sometimes even years. And then it gets rid of it. Super great question. Thank you. Where are we? Is it your turn or my turn to answer the question? I think it's you. I think it's you. Do the supplements and the shake last longer than 9 days?
Absolutely. I'm actually digging into my old one that I had the last time because I didn't finish it, which I should have, but I still have a little bit of shake, so I'm doing that now. And yeah, that lasts probably about almost a month after the C9. If you like, because I use 1 scoop of the shake, right,
Yeah.
in the morning.
You use less shake.
Yeah.
2 scoops, right? And for me, like you, I find it's like too much. I don't need 2, so I use 1 as well. But according to the program, it is 2. So generally, you would kind of use all the shake, right? And you would use all the aloe, but then you are left with supplements with Arctic Sea and Garcinia. That you can keep going. But I also always have a leftover shake. But if you're following the program as it said, and you know what, here's what works great, because every time I was doing this before, I used shake with milk. Okay, so I use whole milk, like 3% milk, like I'm a baby. So I use my shake with milk. Obviously, 1 scoop is enough because that's rich.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing the shake now with almond milk. And I'm now using 2 scoops because
it tastes better.
Tastes better. And I need something to fill me up. So my shake probably won't last after. But it does. Yes. If you use a 1 scoop, you have shake, as you said, you have supplements, you have things left to keep going. And honestly, Garcinia is super awesome. You don't feel hunger that much. So, you still have it and you keep taking it. It works well.
Well, all right. After the C9, like after that 9 days, you feel like you want to continue anyway. So it's great that the products do last a little longer. It keeps you motivated. It keeps you going.
For sure. Let's see, what questions do we have here. What do you recommend after 9 days? Depends what your need. If you are looking to lose weight, we have a great program called F15 that you can do after C9. It's very similar. The products are the same. It's just the schedule is a little bit different. So it lasts 15 days. So if you're looking for weight loss, then that's something you would do after. If you were just looking for a cleanse, then this 9 days is enough, and you can just keep applying those healthy habits that you got. So you can still drink aloe, you can still take the supplement, you can still use the shake, and just kind of stick to your healthy habits right after, right? That's the main thing. Like, you can do whatever you want. It can be the best program in the world. If you drop to whatever you were doing before, everything will come back, right? Like, if you just keep eating burgers after, it's not gonna.
Well, you have to change your lifestyle. So this helps with that.
Yes. Okay. What it says here. Share recipes for soup and other alternative clean foods during C9. Yes. So we'll mention that later. I guess I can say it even now. It doesn't matter. We have a super awesome group. Actually, we have 2 groups. So we have our general group. A lot of you are in there. But we have a group for everybody who are doing C9 currently at the moment. And we shared over there. We have super awesome recipes with just shakes and soups and like meal ideas, what you can do and what you can prepare. So we do have that support group there. And if you're starting C9, you can be added there. And then you can see all these recipes. You can see all these ideas. You can see tips and tricks how to, curb the hunger. We have a free food list there. All the foods that you can freely eat throughout this cleanse. There's not many of it, and it's mostly like greens, like broccoli and stuff. So you can't add much to it. But we all have that in a group. So if you want to know what you can do, what's the recipes and everything, we can add you to that group. And then you're all set. And plus you have all the support from us. We're all there. We all share. We all cry when we're hungry.
We do. We all get angry.
Yes, we do. So we have that, and we have all the recipes there. So that's really, really helpful. Um, when you're starting and when you don't know what to do, and if you're by yourself, there's many people who are doing it, and you can go there and get all the support that you need. All right. Okay, Emily, what's the next question there?
Um, if I'm already at my appropriate weight, can I benefit from this program and why?
Tell us, Emily.
Well, yes, you can benefit from it because it's a cleanse. It's a reset. It's resetting your body. It's resetting your metabolism. It's resetting your whole physique. So even if you are at your goal weight, you can still do this program, but you'll feel great while you're doing it. Even uh, what am I trying to say?
Did your brain stop?
I'm just looking how beautiful your hair is.
You can tell right now that Emily needs a cleanse, and here is why. She got a brain fog. She started forgetting things. She feel a bit sluggish, she's forgetful. She's like, I don't know what's going on. And that's her body telling her, Emily,
True.
you need cleanse. And Emily knows that, but her cleanse didn't arrive yet. So she's now struggling sentences together because she didn't do the cleanse. And here is me. I can talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours because I had a 2 week cleanse. And I'm full of energy.
Did you have wine today?
No, I'm drinking water.
No wine on this program.
And there's no color to it, so it's water.
Yeah. So to answer that
But
question, yes.
Yeah, everybody can benefit from this, even people who don't have a weight to lose, because this is not a weight loss program. This is a cleansing program, nutritional cleansing program. And the goal is to reset your body. So that's what it does. Thank God the side effect of it is quite a bit of weight loss, because a lot of us have a lot of waste accumulated in our intestines. So we do need to drop that. So that's a great side effect. But in general, this is aimed to be just for you to feel better. So people who don't have a lot of weight to use, and they will probably lose a couple of pounds, but the overall goal is just to feel much, much better. So if you're one of the people who don't have to lose weight, but maybe you feel bloated, you feel sluggish, you really feel tired, like if your face has a lot of breakouts, like if your body's showing it, if your skin is showing it, then you can tell, hey, maybe I need this, maybe I should try this, it might work for you. So definitely it's not just for weight loss. That's a great side effect, pretty much.
And this also helps with acid reflux and indigestion.
That's all the benefits of aloe, right?
Yeah.
It will help you with so many things, for sure. Yeah. So if you're also like, for example, if you were recently quite sick, or you had a surgery, or you had some kind of procedure, or you are in a lot of, or you're taking a lot of medication for some reason, this will be great for your body to just get rid of all those nasty things that kind of got in you. And that's why, like, I just waited. I'm doing this cleanse. So I have a 1 month old baby, just so you guys know, I'm not breastfeeding. So that's why I can do this. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But I got epidural. I was on a lot of pain medication afterwards. Of course, as everybody knows, taking Advils and Tylenol every 4 hours, both Advil and Tylenol for like a week. So I know my body needed to get rid of that. And I think that's why in 2 days I dropped those 10 pounds. It's all the shit I had in my body that needed to go out, right? So I know I needed it. So if you're one of those people who maybe had some sort of procedure, or you were sick, or you were having a lot of medication, do this. Maya is asking, do you recommend C9 for pregnant women? No. If you're pregnant, take care of your baby. Don't do the C9, not because it has something that will affect your baby, but it's just because you shouldn't be doing anything like this while you're pregnant. Your body needs to focus on a baby. You need all the nutrition you have in you. So, but I want to mention this. When I got pregnant earlier this year in April, I started C9 and I didn't know I was pregnant. So I went up to 5 days of C9 when I found out I was pregnant. And I'm somebody who actually had a lot of miscarriages before. And this time around, I didn't know I got pregnant. So I wasn't on my regular hormones. And I wasn't on a baby aspirin like I usually have to be in order to keep my pregnancy. And I was 5 days into C9. And as you can tell, I had a baby, a perfectly healthy baby, without hormones, without anything, and with being C9 in the first few weeks of it. So I don't think it can harm the baby. But honestly, if you're pregnant, you shouldn't be thinking about losing weight. Just eat healthy and try to be physically active, walk a lot. And then after you have your baby, then come to us and we'll give you C9.
This is also great too for anybody that smokes to get all those toxins out of their body.
Right. Okay. I'm not a smoker, so I never even that never occurred to me.
Me neither, but it just came to me because it helps get rid of the toxins, right?
Right. Well, not if you keep smoking.
Well, if anybody is trying to quit, this
right.
is
Yes.
a great start. Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have? Can you do C9 when you take medications? Generally, yes. Aloe doesn't interfere with any medication. It only can be a problem if you really need to take your medication with food. Then the first 2 days, it's a bit hard because you don't really eat any food. You only have that one shake a day. So if you can have your medication once a day with a shake, I guess it could work. But if you're taking medication and you do have a health problem, then consult your doctor first. We are not doctors, so we can only recommend things that we know they work. But if you do have a medical condition and you do take medication and they do need to be taken with food, you better check with your doctor just to be better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah.
All right, where we are at.
Is there any money back guarantee with this program? Yes, absolutely. There's 100% money back guarantee because our company is the greatest in the world and they stand by their products. And if you're not happy, then they're not happy, right?
That's true. So we do offer 100% money back guarantee, not only on this program, but on every product we sell. If you're not happy with it, if it does not work for you, if for some reason you don't enjoy it, and you want to just get out of it, yes, we do offer 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. So that's pretty good deal, I would say.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so we're near the end. We only have 2 more questions here, and we'll check if there's any more new questions there on the comments, but I'll go here. It says, how can we order this program and receive a discount? Okay, so we are super awesome company, and you can get a nice discount when buying this product. So because Emily and I are doing this, and this is shared, and many people are watching, if you're wondering how can you get this program, if somebody sent you this video or tagged you on this video or recommended you to watch this video, then reach out to that person. If you have no idea how you came across this and why am I here and why is Emily here and who the hell we are and why are you watching, you can just comment here and say, hey, how do I, what is this? How do I get this? How do I buy this? How do I get a discount? How do I do everything? Comment here and we'll definitely give you a right answer. It's just because we're all over the place and we don't know who's watching. So just comment here if you don't know who to reach out to, and then we will give you an answer to that for sure. And that pretty much concludes what we had here for you with probably the most common questions people ask about this. If you have any more questions, you can feel free to comment, even if you're watching this on replay or after. We'll monitor the comments. We'll respond it back to you. We don't want to keep this too long. We've been on for half an hour. We don't want to keep you longer than that. But I think we answered pretty much the most important questions usually people ask or people are wondering about. Maybe another thing that people also ask me a lot is there any side effects to this cleanse? And the only side effect that you can find is that you're going to lose weight.
And
yes. Oh, yes, inches. So it's not just the weight. Sometimes like the weight doesn't show that much, but we get a little measuring tape in a program and then you measure yourself. And then after 9 days, you will see how much you dropped. So this morning I did measure myself. I lost 10 pounds and I measure myself around different areas of my tummy. So I did the waist and then I did around belly button and then did my hips and stuff. And I wrote it down. And when I was doing my little video, I said like about centimeter or two. But actually, when I checked my stats, I lost 3 centimeters around the widest part of my tummy. And I measured my legs. I lost a centimeter around my legs. So that's all the water retention that I dropped. More questions, more questions. Yes, yes, yes. How much water should a lot?
Drink, you know what? My kidney specialist told me, he said, drink as much water as you think you can, and just when you think you've had enough, drink more. And the same thing with this program.
Okay, the more water, the better. First of all, you will feel fuller. But second, because the water is what actually eliminates everything from your body. So drink as much water as you possibly can. Definitely 2-3 liters minimum. It doesn't really have to be water. That can be tea. That can be some other beverages that you're doing. But yes, a lot of water. Incorporate some walking. That will do you great. And if you're not certain if this is for you, if you're not sure if you should start, honestly, reach out to us, ask more questions, ask in more details. We can share with you what's in each product, why is it beneficial for you in this cleanse, and then you can have all your answers. All right, okay. Susan is on, and now she has hundreds of questions coming in there.
Can you see nine when you're breastfeeding?
Yeah. So, you know what? I don't recommend cleanse during breastfeeding, not because of the products again, but because of the sudden change in eating habits. It can affect your milk supply. Anything can affect your milk supply. And this too, this would be a sudden change in your eating habits, a sudden change and a sudden drop in calories. So if you're breastfeeding, that can affect your milk supply. If you're trying to wean off, and your baby is bigger and you don't really care about milk supply that much, then go ahead, do it. Maybe it won't affect it. However, if your baby needs all the milk that you have, then I personally wouldn't recommend. You shouldn't do any drastic changes when you're breastfeeding because pretty much a lot of things can affect the milk supply. It's not going to affect you. It's not going to affect baby, but your milk supply might be affected because of sudden drop in intake of a nutrition. What else there?
I'd like to also comment. I have like one fully functioning kidney right now. I had surgery 7 or 8 years ago, and they tried to repair it. So this program actually is great for to get the kidneys working as well because it's flushing the toxins out of the kidney.
Yeah. And to add on that as well, I also have one of my kidneys has anomaly. And it wasn't working properly. It wasn't draining properly. It was like slower than the other one. So it was like a lazy. And for years, I've been going every year. They check that for me every single year. They check that. And every time results come, it's like still sluggish. It's still working slower. It's still draining slower. But, we're just going to monitor it. So that's been for years. And then last year, 2020, in February, when I went for that checkup, my kidney was working properly, and at the same time as my other one. And my doctor said, he's like, whatever you're doing, keep doing because it's helping your kidneys. And I'm drinking aloe, as you know, every day, and I was on a cleanse as well. So it's been a year that I've been drinking aloe and taking that, and my kidney is working completely properly now, even with the anomaly that I have. And as I also did this when I was pregnant and didn't know it, to me, it really tells how safe and how good the program is. Again, everybody has different underlying conditions, and this might not work for everybody, but I do share my personal experience, the way it was for me. And to me, it did wonders, right? So, and as for you, so we shared, this is just our experience, and I know many people have their own. And guys, if you did C9 before, comment here. How did it work for you? Did you like it? Did you lose any weight? Did you feel better? Or if you didn't like it, if it didn't work for you, share with us. I mean, this is not that will work for everybody, but you never know if you don't try. you can definitely give it a shot. Let's check other questions before we leave this. How can we know what is 600 calories? Yeah, as I said, in our super group, we do have a little recipes and little meal suggestions. And to be honest, I just looked at it and kind of know, like, okay, a little bit more of a salad, a little bit of a protein there, no breads, no or not much carbs. Healthy carbs, probably a little bit of rice with something is totally fine. But we do have those meal suggestions in our group, and we can add you there to help you with that. Or you can reach out to Susanna, who is super awesome and does a lot of cooking and has a lot of suggestions about meals and how to get to that 600 calorie meal. So she can help us a lot. I know she will do some videos, and I'm happy to see them and to share them with everybody, because that's going to be very helpful. What about coffee? Wow. You have to avoid dreadful headaches. I guess it's okay. As we said, stay away from sugar, stay away from milk. But tea would be a better option during a cleanse, I would say.
Especially green teas or our, aloe blossom tea.
Yeah, I don't like green tea. To me, it doesn't taste good. I never enjoyed it. I don't like teas at all, but green tea is not something I like. But somebody said if you don't bring the water to the boiling point, but just below, the green tea tastes better.
Oh, really?
Thanks, Nina, for the advice. Nina told me that. So maybe you should try that and see. Maybe that works better. I don't drink green tea. I drink aloe blossoms because it tastes good, and it kind of makes me feel like I had something nice.
And it helps you
rather
sleep better
green
too.
tea. Plus, it has so many benefits. It has so many benefits for your digestion, for your metabolism, for your overall things. Has so many things in it. So I just prefer to have that. Of course, improve water retention to get your skin top shape. Yeah, super awesome. Thanks, Anna. That's a great comment. Susanna did it 4 months ago. Yes, they had awesome results. She lost 5 kilos. Oh, yeah, super awesome program. So that would be all from us. We hope we gave you all the answers you needed. As I said, comment here. Even later, we'll get to you if you have any more questions for us if we didn't cover it. But yeah, that would be all of us this Sunday afternoon. Thanks for joining us. We were happy to be here with you and answer them all. Thanks, Emily, for your idea to do this live. I didn't even think of this. I just keep responding people all the time.
Well, it's so much easier because now we can just compile all the questions and do it all at one time and not have to waste our time and everybody else's time as much.
Yeah. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, this was Emily's idea. She was she really had this super great idea again. Yeah, to do this live, and I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. And so I hope we answered all the questions, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon. It's goodbye from me and Emily for today.
Thank you, Martina,
everybody.
for joining.
Bye bye.